Hey, I'm Ryan. I'm a product specialist at SiteStacker, and today we're going to take a look at how to build a simple contact form. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to watch the video on how to build a simple workflow, as this training will assume you understand the basics of building in Motion 2. Let's start by clicking the Motion 2 icon. We're going to create a new workflow by right-clicking on the Workflows icon and choosing Add Workflow. We'll call this New Workflow. And we'll save and close. Next, we're going to click on the new workflow we just created, and we're going to create a primary and secondary role. Let's create the primary role and name it Contact. Make it the main role, and then select the page in our installation that we want this dashboard to redirect to once it's completed. In our case, we're going to select the Universal Task List. And then we'll save and close. Next, we'll create a secondary role and name it Form Admin. Then we will select the Form Admin user group for our secondary role. As a note, this can be any user group of your choosing, but for this workflow, we are choosing this one. We will also select the Universal Task List page for our dashboard homepage. And then we'll save and close. Now we're ready to build our contact form. Back in our workflow, let's create a landmark and call it All Tasks. In the landmark, let's create our form task. We'll assign it to the contact role and name it Connect with Us. And in the description, we can add some encouraging text. Then we're going to select Hide on the Save for Later or Cancel button. Since a kickoff form is the first task in a workflow, Save for Later will not work and needs to be omitted. And now we'll save and close. Next, right-click on our form task and select Manage Form Fields. Then we'll right-click on the form icon and add a person field set. We want the data to be saved to the contact, so we'll select Contact and save and close. SiteStacker requires first and last name for any kickoff form to be submitted, but it is always recommended to add additional fields that allow you to contact an individual, like email or phone number. Right-click on your contact and let's add some person fields. We're going to add first name, last name, email, phone number, and a text area box. And we're going to make them all required. We're going to title the text area box, How Can We Help You? And this will serve as the text box that a contact can use to submit information. And then we'll save and close. Next, let's create a trigger to send a notification to our form admin once a form has been submitted. In the notification body, we'll include a basic greeting and then include the information submitted from the form by using our variable tree on the right-hand side. And now we'll save and close. You can now close the Motion 2 component. Next, we're going to open up the Site Planner component to publish our new form. On the Site Plan side, in your default website, let's create a new page. Now we'll add a wrapper. This is just to make sure that we have some styling on the page. And finally, we'll create our task sequence module to point to the form that we just created. And then we'll add this to our page. You can right-click on the page and preview the form that you've just created. To test your new form, you need to ensure that you are in the user group Form Admin or whatever you've named your user group. Then you can open an incognito window or new browser and submit your contact form to test out your notification. Congratulations, you've just created a simple contact form. For more videos on workflow building or learning other parts of SiteStacker, visit our training site at sitestacker.training.